Alright, travelers, today we're diving into everything happening during version 6.2's third beta cycle, because honestly, the community has been buzzing nonstop. From the massive updates to Durin, the surprising improvement to Albedo, and the hilarious chaos surrounding Jahoda, this round of changes has turned into one of the most entertaining beta discussions in months. So let's take a seat and unpack what's really changed, how players are reacting, and what this could mean for the overall meta moving forward. Before we get deep into the analysis,
looking for the best way to recharge in Genshin Impact? Loot Bar is the smarter choice. It works exactly like the in-game top-up, but it's way more affordable. New users get 10% off with the link in the pinned comment. Loot Bar also has special deals on crystal packs, including the 6480 bundle, and even an all-in-one package with everything you need. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $82 on Loot Bar. The process is simple and secure. You don't need your password or login. Just enter your UID, pick your server, choose your pack, and your crystals are delivered in seconds. Players around the world trust Loot Bar because it's fast, safe, and way more affordable. So don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and start saving on your top-ups today. Loot Bar. Safe, fast, and a much better value.
Now for a quick reminder about the giveaways. Both of the 6480 Genesis Crystals giveaways are still active and will stay open until November 31st. I'll be announcing the winners on December 1st. As always, these are part of the monthly giveaways we do here on the channel, so if you haven't joined yet, make sure you do. All you need to do is be subscribed, watch all the videos, and comment your UID and region. 2 winners will be picked soon, so don't miss your chance. Now, back to the beta talk, and a small reminder that everything here comes from community test results and player discussions. None of it's officially confirmed yet, but these insights come from consistent reports shared by multiple testers. Let's begin with Durin, everyone's favorite dragon who, somehow, still can't manage to fly. Across both his light and dark modes, his elemental burst multipliers were raised. In light form, the total damage value increased from roughly 410% to around 463%, while dark mode went from approximately 440% up to 490%. It's a clear improvement in total motion values and raw base damage. His continuous ticks were also tweaked. Light mode's sustained hits were strengthened, while dark mode's ticks got toned down slightly, suggesting that the devs are trying to balance both forms so neither completely overshadows the other. But what really caught everyone's attention is the brand new scaling passive. Instead of granting flat bonus damage, Durin's burst now adds about 1% base damage for every 100 attack points, up to a maximum of 25%. In practice, with around 2,500 attack, you can hit that cap, easily achievable through solid artifacts and team buffs. This change naturally scales his damage based on how aggressively you build him, which means more flexibility for creative setups. Some theory crafters even noted that at high attack thresholds, his dark mode could end up outperforming the old version entirely. His passive and second constellation were also adjusted to apply pyro and dendro resistance reduction on enemies affected by burning. That small change makes him suddenly useful in burning teams' variants built around that reaction. Moving on to his first constellation, it was completely reworked. It no longer increases burst critical damage, but the stack cap jumped from 12 to 20, and the dark mode multiplier now scales from 100% to 150%. His fourth constellation gives a new 40% burst damage boost for 20 seconds after triggering Cycle of Enlightenment, though the probability to preserve stacks fell from 55% to 30%. That means shorter uptime, but noticeably higher damage when the buff is active. And of course, no Durin discussion would be complete without the classic meme. Can he fly yet? That's still the top comment across threads. People adore his animations and his connection to Albedo, but they just can't stop joking about the fact that he still uses a regular glider. So yes, while his gameplay got serious buffs, the dream of flight continues to live on. Regarding Jahoda, her fourth passive, known as Curatorium of Secrets, was absent in this update. It remains uncertain if this removal was intentional or merely a data error, particularly since Nefer's passive also disappeared. However, a significant mechanical fix was confirmed by testers. Jahoda's skill cooldown calculation has been adjusted. It now begins after her state concludes, rather than starting during the state. This single tweak effectively shortens her rotation time from 20 seconds down to 18 seconds. In teams built around 18-second cycles, this adjustment can lead to an overall team damage increase of approximately 10%. Venti also received adjustments, starting with his first constellation. This constellation's elemental absorption capability was removed. As a result, his additional arrows are now infused purely with Anemo. This change allows them to benefit directly from Venti's own Anemo resistance shred. The outcome is an increase in his total damage output, rather than splitting it across different elements, which functions as a direct buff for DPS-focused Venti builds. Additionally, a clarification was made to his Storm Eye passive. It no longer provides its effect to other Ventus in a co-op session. Mona also made a surprising comeback. Her C1 effect that enhances lunar charged attack damage returned, which thrilled her fans. It's mainly beneficial for DPS Mona setups rather than support builds, but it's still exciting to see her receiving attention again. Some players doubt it'll stay until the final release, while others are simply happy she's relevant for a moment. Every Tiny Mona update seems to spark new hope that she'll someday synergize more deeply with other Hydro characters, even though for now it's just a personal power bump. Then there's Albedo, who somehow always ends up on the winning side of these updates. His Calcite passive now grants a flat 240% skill damage increase instead of scaling with each Dark Isotoma flower. Previously, you had to place multiple flowers to reach the full bonus, but now you get it immediately. That's not a massive number buff, but it's a huge improvement in play fluidity, especially for C4 and C6 users who rely on precise timing. As for Razor, he dodged the nerf hammer once again. Players were relieved and honestly surprised, since many expected his insane endgame scaling to be toned down. We also got a small update to Athertis, Durin's signature weapon, which received a minor elemental burst damage buff from 12% to 16%. While that sounds tiny, it pairs perfectly with Durin's new attack-based scaling, stacking neatly into his upgraded burst mechanics. So that wraps up the main highlights of version 6.2's third beta and the community's lively response to it. Now I'm curious, which of these adjustments are you most hyped about? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're enjoying these update breakdowns, consider subscribing to stay caught up on all the latest news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.